couple of miniature lemon trees we've got sitting out here in the front yard. They get really good sun on them up until lunchtime, 12, 1 o'clock maybe, and they're chock-a-block full of fruit. Heaps and heaps. There's about 48 or 50 lemons on this little miniature tree. You can see the size of them, they look pretty good. That's this year's crop. We haven't picked any yet, but a lot of them are getting quite close. There's some smaller ones on the second tree over here, but there's still plenty of them. We have a freshly squeezed lemon drink with dinner every night, so we need plenty of them. This is our large lime tree. It's the end of the season's fruit. You can see there's not very many on it, but we still have some. And some doubles up here. And another couple down there. And there's some new flowers starting to come in, so ready for next year's crop. See if I can catch them up the top there in the breeze. There they are. So they're starting to come along now. This tree usually produces 50 to 80 limes a year, with the tiny little budges there. So it's due to be cut back this year, so we won't get as many fruit in a crop next year, but the year after we'll do pretty well on it. This is another lemon tree, Lisbon lemon, sort of struggling under our pepper tree here. It takes a lot of sunlight from it, but you can see there's some pretty decent lemons on it, pretty much ready to be picked. There's a monster one down the bottom down there. A couple of smaller ones. It's never really done very well there because the tree shades it, but it turns out very, very strong lemon flavoured lemons. This is our ruby grapefruit tree down near the bicycle shed. You can see there's some lovely looking grapefruit on it. It usually produces around about 50 a year, and being ruby grapefruit, the flesh is a lovely pinky orange colour. Decent sized fruit all over. Another one there, sun shining on it. One in there, I'll move the leaves so you can see it a bit better. Up in the top. Very healthy growing tree. This is our number one producing lemon bush. You can see the fruit on it. There's about 85 fruit on it at the moment. You can see you're getting very close to being picked. These are smaller ones up here, not ready yet. But heaps of fruit. Lots and lots and lots of fruit. Down the bottom there. Getting very close to being picked. Nice and yellow. New mature one there coming along. And looking in from the other side of the tree, you can see the fruit on it. Lots over in the back. This is our mandarin tree, producing thousands of fruit this year. You can see them up there in the sunlight, and all down here in the shade, heaps of them. These ones down here aren't mature yet, they're not getting enough sunlight, but you can see the absolute number of them. Some up in the sunlight there, more of them there. Above my workshop, heaps of fruit. Good thing we like mandarins, because we're going to have thousands of them this year from this tree. We only have one tree, fortunately, because there's only a certain number of mandarins you need throughout the year. A bit cool at the moment, it's 8 degrees. That was 2 degrees when we got up this morning. It's supposed to get to 11 today. But it's not affecting this tree. The fruit is growing really, really well. And I'll come back a bit further, you'll be able to get a broad view of the fruit up on the top of the tree. And down a bit lower. This is our kumquat tree. You can see it's still got a fair few fruits on it. I've recently picked 5 large containers, takeaway containers of fruit from them, and washed them, cut them up, put them in the freezer, where Georgie will make some excellent kumquat marmalade for me, which is just absolutely superb. You'll notice the number of flowers that are coming out. Next year's crop. Lots of flowers, little white spots all over the tree, and still lots of fruit to be picked. And also at night time, when we always have a lemon drink with our meal, a homemade lemon drink from our fruit. Lately, because we've got so many kumquats coming off the tree, I'm cutting up 10 of them, putting them into a blender, squashing them all down, and adding them into our lemon drink with some dry ginger ale, and it tastes absolutely superb. Nice and sweet with a real bite in it once you've finished your mouthful of drink. They're looking pretty good actually, considering how small they've been up until this point in time. But they're certainly putting some growth on now, and I think in a week or so's time, with the extra warmth that's here now, we'll see some pretty substantial growth.